Check it, check it, check it, check it, check, check, check. Check it, check it, check, check. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. Oh. La la la. Ooh, good morning. Good morning. Marcus in the morning. Marcus in the morning. Marcus in the morning. They're playing my song. Marcus in the morning. I like this. Dust collects. Do 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 do. The album leaf. No vocals. Stop singing. Nobody wants to hear your words anymore. Nobody wants to hear your words anymore. Just play, man. Just play some music. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Mark Scotty reporting. How are you, man? How are ya? The cocaine bump. Whose cocaine was it? In the White House. Does anybody really care? Could have been anthrax. Big bag of white powder sneaks into the White House. First report, it was in the library, and then the story changed to, oh yeah, it was in the community area where many, many, many other people were. Something about that the cocaine was found where people store their cell phones. That's behind the security line. That's behind the security line. If you've ever been to a federal court, sometimes you have to check your cell phone. I've been there to the Southern District of New York, where you have to, you press, they don't give a shit. You have to check your cell phone at the door. And that story doesn't fly, but whose cocaine was it, right? Do we really care? Does it matter that cocaine, that Hunter Biden may have been doing bumps of coke at the White House on the podium? Sure looks like it. We got a video of it. Got a video of Hunter Biden doing the old nose thing. He's like, the eyes bulging, and he turns around, and he's doing the, pushing the coke up his nose. Does it matter? Do we care? Is this part of American social decay? Or is it, maybe it's medicine for him? Maybe he gets a feeling of connection or something, right? Maybe he's connected. That's how Hunter Biden connects with the world around him. And why should we frown on that, right? It's just cocaine, right? It's just cocaine in the White House. Okay, who cares, man, right? It's fucking, we got other worse problems to think about, right? I like this band, this album leaf. Good morning, everybody. Mark Conte reporting. Weesty in the house, reporting on Kim. What the fuck is that woman's name? When I get to it, what's her name? Oh yeah. Allison Mack. Allison Mack, the cult leader, next to Keith Renee. Was released earlier. She spent 2 years in jail. Not a big deal, really. It wasn't that big of a deal. She was a little grooming going on for women. But anyway, welcome everybody. We stay in the house. Justin Falzone, Weevil Girl in the house. Jim Gerard, Vinny Martini in the house. George Washington has returned to the scene. John R, what's up? What's up, John? Sean Kane is here as well. Nada T. Jim Gerard, I said your name 3 times. So good morning, everybody. Welcome to the program. Marcus Conte reporting. We got some educational, philosophical information for you today and every day at 9 a.m. right here on YouTube. If you're watching on Rumble, Odyssey, BitChute, Facebook, Twitter, Getter, Truth Social, wherever you're watching, wherever you found the link, thank you for joining us. And these are real people. We're live every morning at 9 a.m. in front of a live studio audience. Old-fashioned, old school. Remember when people used to actually come out in front of real people instead of sitting in their mother's basement making videos? Which is half true. So anyway, so yeah, I have a website every morning at 9 a.m. We're live. You can come here, contribute through Zelle or PayPal or Patreon. All the links are here, marcusconti.com. Let's start here. Let's get right into it. Let's get into it with the Coke bump. There's the Coke bump. Watch. Ready? Hey, and you saw it. You saw it live. Watch the eyes bulge. Ready? Hey, I don't know what I'm doing. He turned around from the kids. Fix your hair, fix your nose, fix your nose, fix your hair. Fix your hair, fix your nose. Am I making it up? Bang! Is that the Coke bump right there? Did Hunter Biden do a bump right in front of his father? Blah. It's not the bump, but he's recovering. Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes. Watch the eyes bulge. Watch the eyes bulge. Watch the eyes. Oh yeah, I got it. Yes. He turns around. He fixes his hair. Kitty's playing with the wife. Jill Biden frozen like she always is. Joe has no idea what the fuck is going on. And there's the Coke bump, right? Good video. And bling, am I making this shit up, man? This doesn't matter. That we got a rogue motherfucker in the roaming around in the right within the White House. I think it matters. Let's say so. So what does Fox have to say about it?
Whose cocaine was it?
Whose cocaine?
Miranda Devine is a New York Post columnist.
That's all I want to know.
She joins us now. Miranda, I have to believe this is not an unanswerable question. Who dropped the coke in the White House? Surely there's some cameras. Surely there's some fingerprints. Surely we can find out.
Surely we can find out, but guess what, Fox? We're not going to find out. There's no fucking way they're going to release that information. Oh, yeah, Hunter Biden. It's got Hunter Biden's fingerprints all over it, and it's just not going to happen. You could see already the shift, the switch in location. It went from, we found something in the library, the initial dispatch. We found it in the library. And that story quickly changed to being in the guest area. So already, that's a big fact right there. Because if it was found in the library, there was a lot less traffic. It was mostly family. Nobody could have gotten that close into the library other than family. Behind the book, nobody touches anything in there. But in the guest area where there's members of Congress, there's probably George Santos. Let's find out.
Well, exactly. And really, I think it's beholden on the Secret Service, which Karine Jean-Pierre assures us is conducting an investigation. They need to tell the American people who, to rule out the obvious suspects and to tell the American people that they have discovered who it was and that whoever that person is has been dealt with.
Yes. Just a word out into the chat. If comments appear and disappear and links don't work, that's just part of the truth process. When you do this, it's not technical. It's not. There's filters in there that prevent you from listening and/or engaging with someone so nefarious as me, talking about a loose bag of cocaine in the White House. So just get used to it. If we were talking about how horrible Trump was, the devil Trump, then the videos would probably soar. But we have to tell the truth. We have to look at the truth of what's happening, and this is what we get.
This is an extraordinary situation, and I think you saw from the questioning of the White House press secretary today that it's actually treated seriously across the board. There were 5 or 6 questions asking, well, if this illegal substance somehow managed to get through the very heavy security around the White House, how do we know that some other substance, like, say, anthrax or some, lethal poison hasn't found its way into the White House? And in fact...
Right. So why don't you go one step further? There is no way that a substance like that could have gotten in through normal security unless it was someone who was above that security. And Hunter Biden clearly is above that security. There's a video of him bumping at the, doing the Coke drip, fixing the Coke drip at the White House.
When the
it's an insider.
Secret Service found that white powder and they called the hazmat team in. The hazmat team...
Right. It could have been anthrax. What if that was a bag of anthrax slipped into the White House like that? And, somebody threw it around in the library, right? It would have killed a lot of people, right? You put it in one of those books that Joe Biden loves to read, right? Just put it right in the fucking book. And when Joe starts reading the book, he dies.
Several trucks, they were all dressed up.
That was hypothetical, by the way. That was just a theory.
They took it extremely seriously. They checked and they found that preliminary test with their handheld device, it was cocaine, powdered white powder cocaine. But when they came out, the dispatch shows that they had to get hosed off. So they
didn't know what it was. They didn't. They were perplexed by it. Still nobody. So let's look at the White House. What the White House, the wonderful whatever her name is, Katrina Paré.
If the cocaine episode has prompted the White House to ask the Secret Service to review its security protocol for visitors coming in.
So let them do their investigation. Again, this is under their purview. Let's see exactly what occurred and what happened. They're going to get to the bottom of this. They meaning the Secret Service, not going to get ahead of.
They're going to get to the bottom of it, but they're not going to tell the American people about it. There's no fucking way the FBI is going to come out and say that Hunter Biden dropped his bag of cocaine. No way. Not going to happen.
Changes in protocol.
So don't anticipate that it will happen. You just have to look at the evidence. The big evidence in this is that the story changed. The initial dispatch of the information that was intercepted because it's public, public radio or whatever, public dispatch on a scanner. People heard it. The press heard it. A bag of white powder found in the library, and then moments later the story got changed to no, it was in the guest area. So that's big right there. That was the switch because it includes a lot more possibilities. All right, that's all you're going to find out about it. And then Hunter Biden, clearly a cokehead, right, admitted, and it's a big deal. It's a big deal.
Or anything like that. Let's let the Secret Service do their job, which we believe and have all the confidence that they will get.
Oh, yeah. You have all the confidence in the world. Right? So there you go, right? The White House lying from the podium. No. Our official stance is we don't know what it was.
Bottom of this.
We don't know who did it.
The episode kind of shines a light on the fact that you can bring in illegal substances into the White House. So what's preventing a visitor from bringing in anthrax or something that's not magnetic into the White House?
No.
Right.
Look, Ouija, I totally understand the question, but it is under investigation. We're going to get to the bottom to exactly what happened. The Secret Service will.
Shouldn't she be afraid? Shouldn't she be scared that a white powder was found in the fucking White House? No, she's talking like someone who's covering up. Oh, yeah, we're going to find out. Of course we're going to find out. Hunter Biden was there on Friday. He was there. See, people were passing through the guest area on Saturday and Sunday and Monday, but Hunter was already there on Friday. Hunter Biden, that's another big fact. Right? Hunter Biden was at the White House on Friday. They then went to Camp David and then returned to the White House where the bag of cocaine was found. So Hunter Biden was clearly there before the fact, just before the fact.
So we're going to let the Secret Service do their job. I'm just not going to get ahead of if or whens or changes. We just have to let the Secret Service do their job.
Oh, yes. Let them do their job.
Which they are. You're welcome.
Anyway, so Politico is accurately calling it White House cocaine culprit unlikely to be found. Law enforcement officials have already said. Law enforcement officials confirmed on Wednesday that cocaine was found at the White House over the weekend. But one official familiar with the investigation cautioned that the source of the drug was unlikely to be determined, given that it was discovered in a highly trafficked area of the West Wing, right? So that's the scapegoat right there. That's how they're going to get out of this. They get out of it by saying it was a highly trafficked area, but it really is not a highly trafficked area. It's very, very exclusive club. You got to be, invited and or somebody very important to get a tour of the West Wing in the White House. Small amount of cocaine was found in a cubbyhole for storing electronics within the West Wing basement entryway into the West Wing, where many people have authorized access. That is total fucking stupidity. Look, when you store electronics, you don't store your own electronics. You're not allowed into certain areas with a phone, a recording device, a electronic device. You cannot go into certain areas. So they take your phone, they put it on a shelf, and they give you a coupon, and your phone is waiting there for you when you leave. There's no way that people would self-check their phone. Self-check. Oh, yeah, I'm going to self-check my electronics. I'm just going to leave it here. Bullshit. That's bullshit. That's not how it works. There's somebody checking that equipment. They check in your equipment, put it on the shelf, and then give you a receipt for it. That's how it works in federal courts. And I would 100% guarantee that's how it works at the West Wing. Same people doing it. So law enforcement coming out, offering cover, even if there was surveillance cameras, unless you were waving it around, it may not have been caught by the camera, an official added, who spoke, of course, on the condition of anonymity. It's a bit of a thoroughfare. People walk by there all the time. It's bullshit. During her Wednesday briefing, we saw the briefing. There she is denying it, and so there you go. The jury is likely to stay out on the cocaine at the White House, the white powder at the White House, regardless of the evidence. I say somebody doing the old nose cocaine drip thing is evidence. Someone who has a history of cocaine abuse being at the White House with literally the same clearance as the President of the United States, because he's the son, right, was there on Friday, and then it was discovered after he was when they came back, right. It's just, and the fact that the story changed from, those are the three big facts, that the story changed from it was in the library to it was in the community area. But yeah, as I just showed you, the community area story doesn't make sense either. It was in a cubbyhole where the electronics are stored. Bullshit. That means somebody would have had to take that thing, that powder, and put it into the cubbyhole. That's two misses. They missed at the front door, right, when they do the big scan, and then they missed it again when someone stuck it in a cubbyhole with electronics. Oh yeah, here's my. I can see how that works. Here's my cell phone, and here's my bag of cocaine. Can you just hold this for me? It's bullshit. That's bullshit. So changing the subject, Smashville actor Allison Mack, there's the NXIVM cult case. You remember the chick that got caught with Keith Raniere? Right? They were allegedly grooming or convicted to groom women. Some of them were teenage, I guess. I don't remember the details of the story. But she was released. She served. She was sentenced to 36 months. She did 2 years. Raniere was sentenced to 120 years. So she was just there. She shut her hole and she got sucked in. But she got released a year early, which is rather common. If you get sentenced to 3 years and you're a good little lad in jail, they let you out early. That's what happens. So no problem there, really. I don't know. I think Raniere, if he was having sex with teenage girls, which I don't really think he was. He was more manipulating, women of age to do fucking crazy shit for him. He was a manipulative motherfucker. But anyway, so that's a headline. Somebody in the chat wanted to see it. Look at this. So I stand corrected. I thought most of the looting and the criminals, Marcus Conte had reported that they were mostly black and radicalized blacks. But here we have a couple of whites looting. This guy, right? Supermarket employee fired. He got fired for recording 3 men stealing laundry detergent. Watch this brazen crime. The guy got fired. We'll talk about that in a second, but watch the incident. Here we go. All right. 3 guys. Come on, man. Let's go.
Damn, these guys are
Pack
good.
it in, man. Pack it in.
Look at them.
Oh, shit.
stealing.
Yeah, we got it. Let's go, fucking motherfuckers.
Really, bro? You got to resort to this?
How come no mask?
Economy's not that bad.
These are stupid criminals. Watch this move. The cameraman is brilliant. Watch this. He's got a great shot of him. Give me that shit.
Better get it while the getting's good. Oh, damn.
So they got the plate. That was a good move right there. The plate was covered with aluminum foil.
Oh, damn.
And the dude pulled it off. That was brilliant. Brilliant move. The guy driving the car drove away. The 2 kids were outside of the car. So that guy, the guy who pulled the tinfoil off of the license plate. This is how fucked up America is right now. If you're watching from abroad, the guy who saved the day by pulling the aluminum foil off of the hidden plate and accurately identified all of them, or most of them, or the driver anyway, he lost his job. He got fired for doing that. Why? A Colorado supermarket employee was fired after he recorded 3 men stealing $500 worth of laundry detergent on Father's Day. So his name is Santino Borello, former military cop, was alerted to a theft in progress at the store, and the first thing he thought to do was to pull out his phone and record it, which is smart. When I looked, there was already a guy halfway headed out with a food cart full of laundry detergent and scent boosters. Who even wants that crap? Laundry detergent. I use it for very mild detergent, by the way. I don't like scented anything. Really, if it has scent in it, I'm not interested. Right? I go running sometimes, and people that pass me when they're running, they smell like fucking detergent. You ever notice that people smell like soap? Why is that, man? Why do you smell like fucking soap and perfume? What the fuck is that, man? How about smelling like nothing, so I don't have to smell you? But anyway, people like their scents and their detergents. It's just a bad thing. This guy's a hero, Santino. Hey, Santino, he got fired because 1.5 million people saw his video, and the CEO for the CEO for the store says we have zero tolerance policy that we train our educators in. So the CEO of the company is trying to say that this guy who I just lost my train of thought. This guy did something wrong. Meanwhile, they're calling this intervention. They're saying that because he videoed the criminals, the creeps, the crooks, and pulled the tinfoil off the plate, he endangered other people. That's the argument. It's ridiculous. It's a reverse, upside down fucking system of justice. The criminals are protected, right? The criminals are protected because the criminals might hurt somebody else. So we have to protect the criminals from hurting somebody else in the process. Only the cops can come and shoot the guy dead. Nobody else. You got to take a bullet. That's what's going on here. So, I mean, the video speaks right there. The guy got fired for that. So he's got a GoFundMe page if you want to. I don't know where it is. GoFundMe. Where's the GoFundMe page? It's got a GoFundMe page. Oh, here he is. Let's see, GoFundMe. Let's see. Here's the GoFundMe page. Yeah, there we go. So I'll throw it into the chat. There's the guy's GoFundMe page if you're interested. And, you could give him some money. He's got $9,000, his $10,000 goal. Looks like he's going to get it. Looks like he's going to hit it. What's the market doing? Oh, my God. What are we doing there? Oh, shit. Why are we down? Why is the market down right now? And we're open. So it's 9:30 New York time, broadcasting live. Right now we are down. Dow Jones Industrial Average down 259. NASDAQ down 136. A whole percentage point gone. S&P 500 down 0.88. Jobs report. I think it's on the jobs report. The jobs report. You see how Wall Street is? This is fucked up. Right? Now, I've always said it on this program. I've always tried to educate and philosophically and logically educate people on what Wall Street looks at and what you look at. Right? Now, a strong jobs report, meaning that Wall Street blew away expectation. Right here. Massive. The jobs report, massive surge in employment in June. So employment went up. More people have jobs. More people are doing better. So what does Wall Street do? They turn around and they fucking sell because it's less people. It's more people doing the same. See, they want the opposite. Right? Wall Street wants less people doing more. Not more people doing less. Right? That's to your advantage. That has no fucking business doesn't like that. They want you to do more work for less money. So on a blowout job expectation, employment number, Wall Street goes down. Now that is fucked up. Right? I call foul on that one, man. It's fucked up. Right? I don't know how that happens. So what else? It's a crazy lady. Oh, no, we already saw that one. Here's the crazy lady. Woman throws computer monitors, scanner in outburst at airport. She's pissed off. Where's the video? Here she is. This is a tough video to watch. It's very small. Let's watch. Watch. You can see it up in the right-hand corner. She is pissed off. She couldn't get a refund. That is one pissed off lady, man. So she was fucking screaming in Spanish that she asked for a refund because her reservation wasn't honored or something. Anyway, man. So crazy times, and Vivek Ramaswamy. I'm gonna leave us. I'll leave us off of Vivek Ramaswamy. You know what? Let's look at. I just want to reiterate the markets. Everything is down today. Apple down 168. Amazon down $2.64. Google down 240. Meta down 30 cents on good news, actually. Microsoft down. Nvidia down. How's Raytheon doing? Rivian. Oh man, Rivian, what a score. Rivian, 1994, down 50 cents. Man, from 14 it went to 21. That was a good run. Conti gave it to you, man. He gave you a big winner. So slightly red day on Wall Street, and take care of yourself today. It's very hot. It's very hot outside. It's 90 degrees here. That's why I'm trying to finish up. I'm getting a little dizzy. I'm getting a little loopy. It's like 100 in here.
Second pharmaceutical entrepreneur, what made you decide to run for the White House?
So, look, I think we're in the middle of a national identity crisis. I'm a parent of 2 sons. I think that our generation and the next generation, we are so hungry for a cause. We're hungry for purpose and meaning and identity at a time when the things that used to fill our void, faith, patriotism, hard work, family, these things have disappeared. And that leaves a vacuum in its wake. And I see an opportunity right now in our country to fill that void with the vision of what it actually means to be an American today.
You talk about that as one of actually your top priorities, addressing what you call wokeism.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Well, actually, what I talk about is wokeism is a symptom. Same thing as climate ideology, same thing as depression, anxiety. These are symptoms of that deeper lack of purpose. So wokeism is one of these new philosophies in America, relatively newer philosophies in America, that says your identity is based on the color of your skin, or your gender, or your sexuality, and that you're either an oppressor or you're oppressed based on those genetic characteristics, and that we have to correct for those injustices. People who agree or disagree with me will agree that's the